So what are these?
These are the
Jiaogulan?
or southern ginseng seeds. So our southern ginseng or Jiaogulan is seeding now.
Today is August 12th, and
yeah. So right now it doesn't look too hot because it's got
we got attacked by mites.
Yeah, we got some spider mites on it. So.
But we have daddy long legs, so they're probably helping us to eat them, because we also got a little of whitefly here because of the bush that we showed you earlier during the summer.
Now this is, we got whitefly too. This is the flowers, and then you can also see the little balls, which are
the seeds.
Right, the seeds. So
hopefully we're going to try to grow more.
Yeah, we'll try to grow a little bit more, but this plant will be okay. I'm just going to, treat it with neem and give it a big dosing of worm castings so that we can get rid of the whiteflies on them too.
Unfortunately, we got it because the people from the home association where we live in weren't taking care of their whitefly. So, I mean, you do what you can do. Worm castings works great, but, you can only protect your plants so much. Fortunately for us, this was the only one that got invaded a little, not that much. And the rosemary also got a little bit of the mites. But we got another, so we're planting a couple of them herbs because we're getting ready for the fall and the winter crops. So, anything else you want to add?
No, that's it. I'm excited because even though this has mites and stuff, you can, of course, you can still use it for tea and herbs, and it doesn't matter.
Right, you just wash it really well and then dry it,
use
and then
soap and water. Wash it really well, the mites will fall off, and so then you can still use it. It's probably not as good quality as the first batch we had, but next time we know, since this is the first time we've grown this, we know that it is susceptible to mites, so we can be more cautious next time and be on top of it.
And why do you like the tea of these plants?
This plant is actually better than ginseng. It's an adaptogen like ginseng, but it has twice the amount of chemicals that ginseng has. I forgot the name of the particular.
Natural chemicals.
Natural chemicals, of course. It's really good. It strengthens the heart. It lowers blood pressure. It actually helps control your cholesterol levels.
It has a very mild taste, so it's not like those teas that you would go like. Ugh.
Well, this particular strand, I think it might be a Japanese strand. I'm not sure. Is mild. It's actually kind of sweet and very fragrant for a tea. The one that you tend to get from certain, like the commercial brands, they tend to be a lot more bitter, and they don't have such a sweet and a fragrance.
So it's definitely better to grow your own.
Yeah, if you can. These are semi-tropical. I don't know if there's certain varieties that may take the cold. We haven't found that out yet, but
we will find out soon.
Yeah, we will find out soon.
The funny thing is they are also climbers, so it's going up the screen, just so you know. And
so typically, since they are vines,
I like it.
This is a tomato cage, so you encourage it to climb up. You'll have to do that. It won't do it by itself. You let it go nuts and fall down. Then what you do is you pull all this off and cut it off all the way around. Once it drapes down,
you can use that for the teas and then just stimulate the growth.
It will go right back. This is after the first harvest. We already have this much of growth, which I haven't really been fertilizing it. As you can see, I haven't been taking care of it as much since I've been working.
So it means that technically you don't need to take care of that much of it.
No.
Just eventually, it does have mites and stuff, but you can still work with it. You can still fix that. But as fertilizer and stuff, you could do worm tea on it.
Yeah, I use worm tea. I use fish emulsion, which is usually what I use.
But every so often.
Yeah, every so often. And the spiders like it too.
Because of the mites and stuff out there. So if you leave some of daddy longlegs around or some spiders, just be careful when you harvest, but they do help. You might see some of our videos and go like, Why are there so many spider webs around? Well, we did mention before that the hummingbirds use it for nesting, and the daddy longlegs, which is mostly what we have, and some black widows. Anyway, so daddy longlegs, they help because they eat some of your undesirable bugs. Thank you for watching.